So here's the thing about fibromyalgia that nobody warns you about. It's not just that you're always in pain, it's that rest does not actually help you. You can spend the entire day being careful, moving slowly, doing everything you think is right, and still wake up the next morning feeling like you got into a fight overnight. Your body attacks itself no matter what you do. So I'm a sleep specialist who's worked with inflammatory disorders for over 12 years, and I've seen too many people bounce from doctor to doctor or medication to medication, and they're just trying to find something that actually stops the cycle instead of just covering it up for a few hours. And if you are living with fibromyalgia, you know the bone level exhaustion that never goes away. And you've probably tried everything too, the medications, the supplements, physical therapy, but you still wake up feeling like your body worked overtime while you were sleeping. It's a horrible feeling. And inflammation just stays elevated day and night. Here's what most people won't tell you. There's actual science behind why grounding, which is reconnecting to the Earth's natural electrons, can have profound anti-inflammatory effects. Studies have shown that it can dramatically reduce chronic pain, it can improve your deep sleep, which is going to help in the repair of your body, it's going to lower your cortisol levels, and it's going to help calm your overactive nervous system, keeping your body in constant alarm mode. That's why we never feel rested. But the problem is your body just needs actual electrical conductivity to transfer those electrons. And if your sheets don't conduct properly, then essentially you're just sleeping in expensive bedding. There's actually a lot of research that shows that when you use medical grade silver fibers and they're woven into organic cotton at just the right percentage, mind you, that the conductivity increases dramatically, meaning that your body can actually absorb those anti-inflammatory electrons while you sleep, which is what we want. Most people who have tried grounding grab a sheet from Amazon or some cheap store and they use it for a few weeks and they don't see any results, so they think it's just like another wellness trend and there's nothing to it. But this is why when people try it, they feel nothing, they decide it's just like pseudoscience. But the truth is they were going to fail from the beginning by using these sheets because they were made with cheap polyester or aluminum and it was like less than 1% silver, and that doesn't conduct anything. And they had no third-party testing. So for a grounding sheet to actually impact fibromyalgia symptoms, it needs 3 critical things. And one is that it has medical grade silver fibers, like 5% woven into fabric. And the most cheap sheets use aluminum or barely any silver, so they don't conduct anything. 2, they need organic cotton because it's breathable, it doesn't block electron transfer like polyester because polyester is plastic. And number 3, third-party tested. We want to know that it's working before we even buy it, not just marketing claims. So it's extremely hard to find these sheets with all 3 elements. I was searching for a long time to try to find something to recommend to my fibromyalgia patients, and I finally found one that meets every single standard. They're from a company called Nature Resting, and they use 95% organic cotton, and it's woven with 5% medical grade silver fibers. So we know that it works because this is the same thing in hospitals that they use for wound care. They're also third-party tested and FDA-approved materials, which is absolutely fabulous. I've seen the difference with my patients who have tried other sheets before and had 0 improvement, and then within 3 to 4 weeks of sleeping on Nature Resting sheets, significant change. The morning stiffness that was absolutely unbearable dropped by half, and then waking up fewer times at night, which means your body is actually restoring itself. That constant all-over ache went from like 8 or a 9 to a 4 or a 5. That's amazing. One of my patients told me that she gave up like her morning yoga routine just because of how stiff she was, and now using these sheets, she's back at it. But a word of warning, they can be difficult to get. Nature Resting is a smaller company and they sell out regularly because of the recent demand, because they're legitimate grounding sheets. I've left the link below and you can try them out for 14 days risk-free and for less than $20. That's basically the cost of a couple of coffees just to see if they finally give you the relief you've been searching for. So honestly, what do you have to lose except sleepless nights and constant aching? If they're out of stock, when you click, drop a comment and I'll let you know when they come back in stock.